Going back to Lil Tim, the nerd who took out King Von. Alright, so there's gonna be a new updates of Team One. I see a little dirty situation. That's
Rap game overnight. Killing Kane Von kicked off a chain of wild events that's still going on right now. And today we're breaking down the story behind the dude who started it all. Lil Tim came up in Savannah, Georgia, and has been active in the streets for a long time. He played football in school for a while, but after he caught his first charge at 17, he had to give up the athlete dream and went deeper in the trenches. Around the same time, he linked up with his homie Quando Rondo. Not much is known about Tim's early life, but if it was anything like Quando's, then he definitely ain't have it easy. Quando was taken from his parents when he was just 2 years old after a hot iron fell on his leg and badly burned him. One of his great aunts adopted him, but his dad got booked for 3 years, and his mom was addicted to drugs and never saw him. The first time Quando went to juvie was because his aunt called the cops on him for fighting one of his cousins when he was 11. Quando started going in and out of juvie constantly, and when he was in high school, he met Lil Tim, and they was tight from the jump. Tim actually finished school and graduated in 2016, but he was still in the streets and caught a bullet to the leg just a few years later. In 2019, Tim was standing on the block when someone rode through and started letting off shots. When the police came, Tim's grandma was there screaming, "He's on the back porch, he's on the back porch." The cops ran around the side of the house and found Tim laying on his back with a bloody towel around his leg and a bunch of people just standing around him. They rushed him to the hospital for treatment, and Tim told the cops he had no idea who shot him. Luckily, he made it out of the situation alive, but 1 year later, he almost lost his freedom. In August 2020, the Savannah PD led an investigation over some trafficking in the city and executed a search warrant at an alleged trap house. Inside the crib, they found guns, over 15 pounds of weed, and around $16K in cash. 5 people went down over the bust, including the former NBA player and Tim Quarterman. Quarterman played for Seattle and Houston for a little while. Then he joined the G League and played for Israel and New Zealand, too. Apparently, the basketball money wasn't enough, though, and Quarterman got charged with attempt or conspiracy to violate the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Lil Tim was wrapped up in the same case and was hit with an attempt or conspiracy to violate the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, theft by receiving stolen property, and obstruction. Tim either beat the case or just bonded out, but then just a couple months later, he was involved with one of the most shocking deaths in the rap gangs. On November 6, 2020, Quando was shown outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta. He told Angela Yee,
"I see a group of people coming. In my mind, I'm just thinking regular and reality like you would think. I'm about to let these people walk past me. I'm not about to try to go through these people or nothing like that."
But come to find out, King Von and his crew saw him, and Von started swinging on sight. It sparked a massive fight, and both sides started letting off shots. Lil Tim got hit, but he was shooting back too and ended up killing Von right there. After it all went down, Quando went live while he was taking Tim to the hospital for treatment.
Come on. Cuz, just keep breathing, boy. Just keep breathing, cuz.
Hold on, you can't move on that thing.
You got it, my fault.
Yeah.
Man, he's shot. What you mean, wrong side?
You can hear the panic in his voice because he thought his homie was going to die. Tim was allegedly shot by Von's homie Slutty, and he probably wouldn't be alive today if Slutty's gun didn't jam after the first shot. In the footage from that night, Slutty hits Tim once after Tim shot Von. Tim hit the ground immediately, and that's when Slutty tried to walk him down and finish the job, but his gun jammed and he couldn't let off any more shots. Slutty ended up getting killed by the police that night, and Tim was real lucky to be alive. Tim pulled through, but the cops arrested him for murder while he was still recovering in the hospital. King Von was one of the hottest rappers in the world when Lil Tim killed him, and he caught a lot of hate for taking Von out.
I just know something. So back when there was...
After it all went down, Quando went live while he was...
Let's say... Rod Waves were going live during that day. Okay. I was just noticing that I was suspicious about. Alright.
Taking Tim to live today.
Go back.
But his gun.
Alright, dang, the person that he was self-defense. But no, the police probably didn't know that, but he was self-defense.
Jammed that he couldn't let off any more shots. Best robbers in the world when Lil Tim killed him, and he caught a lot of hate for taking Von out. Quando had a bigger name than Tim. It was catching shots from everywhere, and he responded to it all on the track End of Story and raps. Hey, if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't have said he wrong. What they say, that's understood. We had to make it home. I put that on the neighborhood before they bust my dome. Lil Timmy riding, right or wrong. Vaughn was known as one of the most savage dudes in Chicago and had all kinds of cases he'd be fighting right now if he was still alive. So when the news broke he started swinging on Quando, nobody was really surprised. For a long time, the story was that Vaughn started everything and Tim just stepped up to defend his homie. But some people think Quando and his crew started the whole situation on purpose. A few hours before they ran into Vaughn at the hookah lounge, Quando posted a video on Instagram showing his crew flashing guns. Lil Tim allegedly even showed off the pistol he used to kill King Von, and rumors said they were trying to take him out that night. There's no real evidence to back it up, but some people think Quando leaked his location to Vaughn on purpose because he knew Vaughn would crash out. And on the track End of Story, he even said, "Million on my head, that's what they say. That's all you got. Make it 8. Come run up on me, bite the bait. Dirty clip on me, jump out, shape." After it went down, Durk told DJ Academics that
everybody else, like, when a real gangster, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by like a nerd type thing.
Quando clapped back and said, "The Nerds got 7 of them last year." And on the track Tear It Down, he raps, "4K that's just seen on camera was our 7th one. 1K with the Christmas, I'ma buy little bro his favorite gun." He also took shots at Durk on End of Story and said, "Blood on your brother on the ground, go and pick your mans up. Damn right, was pretty much self-defense. He shouldn't have never put his hands on him. Look at the footage, that's all the evidence. He shouldn't have ran up on me." Quando with Tim wasn't the only ones who had beef with Durk at the time, though. 6ix9ine had been doing all kinds of shots at Durk and Vaughn. And in 2021, he tried to get Lil Tim into a feature for him. A straight dude like Tim working with a known stench wasn't a good look, but Tim said he never made a track with 6ix9ine. Then some footage came out showing the two of them making up in the studio. But Tim said he never recorded it first, and he actually finessed 6ix9ine out of 60K.
Hey, keep talking about the song, man. Show me the song. Play the song, please. I bet money ain't no song. I bet it ain't no song. That's ass finesse.
Lil Tim told Futures TV,
I never did it. I act like I was gonna do it.
That's crazy.
Got down a couple of 40, 60 rats type.
Actually working with a snitch was the only drama Tim had going on, though. He planted out on the murder charge in March 2021. When in September of that year, he got booked again. According to the paperwork, Tim got booked after a high-speed chase with the police and got charged with day traffic violations. Around the same time Tim was dealing with legal issues, his homie Quando was dodging bullets in the street. In K 2021, Quando and his homies was hanging out in the parking lot in Georgia when someone started shooting at their crew. Luckily, only one dude got hit in the hands and everyone else made out of the situation okay. But it was clear that Quando had a target on his back. He knew the Vaughn situation that people were trying to take him out. And in 2021, he told All Around TV,
"However some come to me, that's how I'm about to go about it." Straight up. Death threat all you want to, man, bro. That's just some words, man. Do be an action.
Then last August, he tweeted, "Once it happened, I ain't gonna be mad. It's already been prepared for it. Really, really. When the ops are coming for you, though, it's not just yourself you have to worry about." And just a couple of days later, they killed Quando's homie Lil Pop right in front of him. Quando and Pop was at a gas station in LA when 3 shooters walked up on him and started letting off shots in broad daylight.
I remember this.
Quando was hit,
this.
but Pop was tragically pronounced dead at the scene. Lil Tim was shot with Pop too, and on the track Wet Sustain, he rapped, "Since I lost Pop, swear to God, it ain't been the same. I really lost my heart, swear to God, I'm going insane. I really need to drop, swear to God, I'm trying to release this pain. Life behind bars, no facade, free the whole game." But back in June, Quando and 18 other alleged Roland 60 Crips got hit with the RICO case.
Dang, that's
According to the cops, Quando was shot caller in the crew and is also being charged for illegally using the cell phone number Way and having the trap house in Savannah that moved some money to Atlanta. Quando bonded out, but the thing got put into can a month later after he wrecked his whip and had to be 3 to 4 overdose. The prosecutors wanted the judge to take his Londo away in trial, but instead the judges ordered him not to drive anymore. Lil Tim has been having his own legal issues too. Back in October 2022, he was booked on charges, but it ain't clear where the case is going right now. I can hardly want to do any time over it though, and he just scored another massive legal win. Last month, those broke out his murder charge for killing Keith Vaughn and then dropped. Even though Vaughn won first, Tim still could have been facing life in prison, but now he's walking away from the whole situation. A few hours after the news came out, he got up the track and left the stain in rats. Just got a collect call from New Pluto yesterday. He say he on the way, we steady catching plays. I told him about my good news, I'm about to freak this case. I really came from the bottom, I'm feeling like I'm Drake. Tim might have his freedom now, but his homie Quando is facing some serious time. They've enticed to say it was kids, and Tim is obviously ready to kill for him. He told Futures TV that if he loves somebody, he'll die for him.
Anybody who like to like family or something, That's how it is. Like, if I love you, I'll die for you.
And Guano said the same thing. Tim and some other homies was sitting next to him during an interview, and Guano said he died for Tim, but not the dude on his other side, because Tim already almost died.
Okay, was like close friendships, right? And like, if you would just like easily run away from something like that, you know, because why would that need to be there? Like, were they trying to be cool? Were they trying to settle deep with Team Vaughn and stuff? Like that's a part, like, you know, and when Lil Tim made that music, it's like they're gonna really like come for him like pretty bad, you know. So it's not something that's that easy, especially now you made just across the south side on O Block. They may even like literally travel their time to you, if they have to. So yes, so it's made it maybe you know we're trying to run him, and he also made a new song about a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, but let me know because it's more and more serious.